Excellent.
It's glow time. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another 3D Hangouts. I'm Noah Ruiz. I'm a designer here at Adafruit, and joining me every week is my brother Pedro.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Pedro Ruiz, Creative Tech here at Adafruit, and every week we're here to share 3D printed projects featuring electronics from Adafruit.
That's right. This is the show where we combine 3D printing and do our electronics to make inspirational projects. Hello, everybody. We're hanging out in the Adafruit Discord chat room. We'll take a moment for folks to come into the stream. It is October 23rd, 2024. This is episode 458. And yeah, we're hanging out in the Discord server. The URL to join us in the live podcast chat channel is discord.gg/Adafruit. We'll take a moment for folks to post up hello, but we're also streaming on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, and X. All of those platforms seem to be running smoothly. Very good. Very good. We have a show for you folks today. We got Timelapse Tuesday. We're prototyping new projects, upgrade to previous projects, and yeah, we're cranking on some new stuff. So let's go ahead and shout out to folks that are hanging out. First up, we got Duester saying hi. We got Rosin, Squid.jpg. They're all hanging out. Thank you so much for joining us live. And for everyone else out there, we're hanging out. All right.
Good morning.
For the viewers of this show, we have a special coupon code. But let's first take a look at adafruit.com/free. These are freebies that get automatically added to your cart during checkout. Let's start off with the first tier at $99. You'll get a free PCB coaster with the golden Adafruit logo. For orders that are $149 or more, you get the PCB coaster plus an Adafruit KB2040 dev board featuring the RP2040 chip. And for orders that are $199 or more, you get free UPS ground shipping plus the KB2040 and the PCB coaster. And at the top tier, $299 or more, you get all that plus the Circuit Playground Express. It's a lovely dev board featuring NeoPixels, sensors, cap touch, buttons, and more. Adafruit.com/free for the details. And now we can talk about our special coupon code for the viewers of this show. BattyBat will get you 10% off your order. And we'll talk about why bats are in season. BattyBats are in season. And Pedro's got the scoop on why the bats are batty.
For at least another week.
For at least another week. Yeah, next week, next Wednesday is going to be, what, the 30th? A day before Halloween. What do we call it? Halloween Eve?
Mm-hmm.
So the Christmas Eve, Halloween Eve. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to actually dress up this year. I have my costume. Here's my pin that goes with my costume. Do you know what that's from, Pedro?
I do not.
I do not. It's
Spider-Man.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man? No. This is the Red Room from Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks TV show / movie from David Lynch. I will be dressed up as Special Agent Dale Cooper. Yeah, I'll put it on. So I'm gonna have it's basically dressed up, right? It's like a tie, a blazer, and a trench coat, and that's my costume. Like I'm gonna be Dale.
On this day is when we did the MP3 player.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That was from,
although I did not post it only because it's using old boards.
It is. I'd love to redo
it's always
that.
like a dilemma when we post our projects because some of the older ones, not even that old.
No,
we have much better code and boards that we could use to. We should probably redo that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the look of it.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's super cool little MP3 player, and we have new MP3 streaming code.
That's
we have
why I don't want to post
better boards. We have Circuit Python now. We're gonna have new audio effects boards that are in the works. Like it's gonna be nice. Maybe next year for sure. But that's my costume. Oh, and then Liz is going to be log lady. She has her little plushy log that should be. Yeah, so we're going to be a little kind of a couple. So they're not really a couple in the show, but yeah. So that's the coupon code, Batu Bats.
Very cool.
And yeah.
All
All right, Pedros, you got this week's prototype. We're both prototyping stuff. We're in the works, but you got something fun with a fun demo here.
Yeah, just in time for Halloween. It'll be a day before, but I think if I put a Christmas hat on it, it could be like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, this could be used for all sorts of fun things. It could be a pixie or something.
We were inspired by an Instagram post on those little butterfly that you stick in your garden, and they do a little flap. They're like solar powered, and this lady clipped off the wings and put bat wings on it. So
like
we
one
were
does.
like, oh. We could totally make that motion activated and rebuild the entire thing without having to DIY it. So here is the little bat flying around. We're using the motion sensor, the VL53L1X.
Yeah.
So as soon as it detects something, it'll start spinning around, doing its little bat flap thing. We have a servo inside here, being run by the PropMaker Feather RP2040. So when it detects something up close, it'll start flapping and stop when it does not detect something. I think it's picking up the camera there. And it's pretty much the guts from the your jack-o'-lantern back there.
Yes.
Miniaturized.
Did you want to show it or do you want to add your another camera?
I forgot. Yeah, my
that's fine.
Camera all went down.
Yeah, give us a second. Yeah, right before the show, we had a little, as always, with a live show, you can have internet connectivity issues. So something happened with Pedro's Wi-Fi, but then luckily he has backup internet from space. Yeah, that's right. He has Starlink. So you're running off Starlink. Here it is. Let's make this big for you, folks.
Let me increase it here too. All right.
Yeah,
so here we go. So we have the guts from the jack-o'-lantern project. Miniaturized guts from the jack-o'-lantern project inside here. So it's pretty much the exact same circuitry, exact same code too.
Yeah.
It's miniaturized into a tiny little case with a little bat on top. So when it sees something, it'll do its little flap thing. We're using memory wire to attach this. I'm thinking I should spray paint it black to have it be less noticeable. If I stop that, you can see the way that the servo horn is attached as a custom little attachment here with a bar that lifts the memory wire up. So if I take that off, you can see that all it does is snap onto the wheel horn. The servo pokes out of here. I have a snap fit lid that has closes off the case. And inside we have a nice little sandwich of electronics. Oh, can you get that? Oh, it's attached to the
yeah, it's attached to
turn that off.
Yeah.
Let me turn that off real quick. Up. Then unplug the stemma connection for that. And pop that out. And yeah, this is all the exact same circuitry that was in your project, just crammed down into nice little package here.
Yeah, I like everything combined. This could go inside of a handle of like a staff, a wizard staff, a lightsaber, a ray gun. I think this mount is real nice use of let me add all the things in it. So you got your 2200 milliamp LiPo battery that's rechargeable. You got your on-off switch built in there. And then the servo, of course, up there. So all nicely compact. And then, of course, the sensor is on the outside, so you can actually see it. But, of course, folks can hide that if they want. And the speaker, you got a spot for the speaker. You got speaker holes. Next thing you're going to do is, it pops in there.
Yeah. The speaker pops right in here. You can see the little walls where it just press fits in. That's a nice tolerance to snap it in. So the only thing remaining is sound effects. Yeah, if I need the sound effects, I want to make the wire a little bit longer so it does more flapping.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, we're using the nice little trick here that we used. I forgot where. The
like
angled connector for the
Mhm.
servo, so that we can have this even slimmer instead of it poking outwards.
Yeah,
Nice
that's definitely good for
right angle.
compact projects.
Header comes in packs, and
Mhm.
they break apart, so you can adjust how many pins you need. It's just 3 for this one. We have our slide switch attached. It's going through a little hole to get to the other side over
Oh,
here.
okay. Yep.
So it'll go through.
Oh, the battery clip is modular too, so if you
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to
everything is
move
modular.
that
Yep,
out, you
move
can
that
use a
out.
different battery,
Yep. So all
maybe
these
a
clips.
44 or a 66 if space allows, but making it modular is really the
Yeah.
right way to do it.
Yep. So all of this is assembled with M2.5 screws. So the side switch and the clip all adjust. You can move this around if you need to update it. And same thing with the servo mount.
Mhm.
That
Cool.
just like that. So a clip for that.
Yep.
And then the speaker, we were saying before, it'll just screw into the terminals. And yeah, that's a nice little way to attach this for any project that would need servos or motion activation, Stemma QT for attaching on any of your sensors. And yeah, nice little way to miniaturize something and build it off something you've seen before, like how it stands.
Yeah, it
Use
stands
it
up
for
right.
hero shot. The way the horn just attaches. I was fearing that would have to print a custom one because
Mm,
the little teeth that grab onto the servo are so small.
right.
You would have to use like screws to attach it. So great that
Mhm.
you could just utilize the ones that the servo already comes with.
Yep.
And then the only other thing is the memory wire. So we're just using this from Michaels. It's from Bandolin. It's a memory wire is what it's called. Looks like they're used for bracelets, and this is the 0.65 millimeter diameter one.
Okay.
And we just bend these into shape so that it has that nice little curve on it. So when it moves, it'll do its nice little flap. When it's longer, it flaps even more. But when I was prototyping, I had to keep cutting it down um, to fit it into the servo horn. So I cut it a little bit too short once I had that finalized. So I'll cut a longer one. It'll has a little bit more better flapping. You saw,
Mm,
so it
yeah.
should the wing should flap a little better like that.
Yeah.
the
How are you
motion that I'm going for.
attaching the bat? It
So the
looks like there's like a
bats,
little
yeah. So it
there it is.
slides in. If you curve the end of the wire, it just grabs right onto it. So there's
Yeah.
nothing really holding it but the curvature of the wire. So that's cool.
Yeah,
And
that's
this
cool.
goes in here.
Is that like
The
one layer thin?
Yep.
The
Yeah,
bat?
the wings one layer, and the top part that has the little tube is 100% infill, and then just 0.4 millimeters, so like 2 layers for the wings. I'm wondering if I like put a crease or something on here that makes the wings flap even
Oh,
more.
that's a good idea. The live hinge thing, but it's already
Yeah,
like
yeah,
one layer thin.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe you
I think
could
that
just
would be
bend
okay.
it or flap or I don't know, fold them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it
Yeah.
when the wire is longer, it definitely has more wiggle to it, so the
Right,
wings
yeah. It
are
has
able to
more of a
flap better.
erratic motion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool fact. The butterflies, fluttering butterfly solar light thing for garden.
Mhm.
That's like the name of it in like when you're searching for these in Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool find and nice to be able to really make it like really cool.
Mhm.
We were talking right before the show, like maybe add a second bat to the opposite end of the horn. That could be
Maybe.
fun to experiment with 2 different bats.
Yeah. Just
See if
to close off the project so I could start filming already. I think just
right.
one.
1 bat.
Yeah.
And any rhyme or reason to the size of the bat? Could you make a bigger bat? You wouldn't want it to be
You
a
know what I
smaller
was
bat.
thinking?
What
Yeah.
about a bigger bat? At some
I
point,
think
you run into the weight is too much and or
hmm
something maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
This should be able to fit. I think it's 80 millimeters, like the distance between the bat tips. So this should be able to print on everybody's printer. Any bigger, get it like printed
Mhm.
like diagonally, and
Yeah,
So
I mean, you could put anything. I mean, the other thing would be to put a ghost, like a paper. You could use a paper. You could use a paper cutout, I guess. But yeah, maybe a ghost would be another thing. A witch on a broom. You know, we're just using a bat because it was like the closest thing to the butterfly thing, and that's what you saw on that Instagram post.
I was trying to think of something that would be both Christmas and bat, so that the longevity of the project would, go into Christmas as well. And I couldn't think of anything except putting the Christmas hat on the bat.
Christmas bat. Yeah.
Something Nightmare Before Christmassy.
Yeah.
But that's what I got going so far.
Cool. Yeah. So for next week, yeah, you got nice kind of our last Halloween project.
For the season.
Right. Yeah, right before the day of Halloween.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe to continue that Halloween into the Christmas season. I've been watching Nightmare Before Christmas, and I never noticed in Jack's room, he has like a Christmas light web, like a spider web, but it's like all Christmas lights.
Yeah, that's
I've never
cool
seen this anywhere, so maybe we can use the cafe lights. I don't think they're in stock yet, but when they do come in stock, maybe try making a shape with that.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Good idea.
All right.
That's what I got. That's cool. What I'm prototyping this week.
All right. If folks want to pick up the PropMaker Feather RP2040, a servo, the sensor, if they're in stock, you can use your coupon code BATTYBAT and get 10% off your last. We're really close to Halloween, so if you want to create a project or for next year, you can stock up on some parts.
Yeah.
All right.
Reassemble this.
Yep. I will talk. So I have 2 projects that I'm prototyping right now. None of them of which I'm able to demo right now, but that's fine. Next week I'll be able to demonstrate them. Yeah, we got a time-lapse camera that we're working on with the Raspberry Pi Pico 2. I think that will be the next one. But in the meantime, I've been working on a video for the It's a Snap app. That's our iOS app that allows you to integrate your iOS data so you can use it with Adafruit IO projects. It's a Snap app kind of creates a bridge to Adafruit IO. So that's what I've been working on. I did do one thing over the weekend. I wanted to do a little update to our Jack-o'-lantern project. Let me make myself bigger here. All right. So basically, what I did is I took out the IKEA LED and I put in a NeoPixel inside. So that's what I did. So it's a little bit more streamlined. You only have one cable now, and then using the NeoPixel, you can do animations like this pulsating LED.
It has like a crystal ball effect now.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a crystal ball. I'm using 2 NeoPixel sticks. Unfortunately, I didn't take this apart, but it's 2 NeoPixel sticks inside there instead of that big LED bulb from IKEA. And then you can do additional code edits where you can have different animations trigger. You can do a strobe effect. You only get one color if you're using this, color. You get orange. You try to do any other colors, it's not going to show any colors because it's actually ABS orange plastic. But at least the animation shows through here with white. So it's just pulsating very slowly. Yeah, I tried some other effects like the sparkle animation. That doesn't really look that great. So the best one I could do is the fading one. At least that's something. Yeah, so I guess I could toss the STL file for the NeoPixel stick mount. It's basically kind of similar to the LED bulb mount, but it just has like 2 extra holes because the NeoPixel stick has 2 mounting holes. They're M2 size. But yeah. Now, the other thing I do is if you look on the back of Stemma QT sensors, you can actually disable the green LED because it was kind of jarring. It really kind of spoils the effect. especially in the dark. So I just cut that trace for the LED, and now the LED doesn't turn on. And you could always solder a jumper back on if you want the LED. But in this project, it's nice to be discreet and turn that LED off. And the camera is actually picking up the sensor there, the time of flight sensor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
the disabling of the LED light is something that Lamar has started doing with a lot of the recent boards.
Yeah, because sometimes it's just a little.
It's for deep sleep and for to hide the LED.
Right. Yep. So that's the update. Just one update, the mount, and yeah, there we go. I can get quite annoying. I keep pointing it up so that it, the distance pointing up is better than just completely triggering it all the time.
Yeah.
And I reduced the delay to like 1 second, so it's like constantly like checking for the distance. But anyway, that is my little update to this fun project. I can't wait to post it up come Halloween night. We're gonna bring it to our friend's house, and we're gonna spook some trick-or-treaters, because as they get closer to it, it's gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my little update. Check out the Learn Guide for it. It's been published. I think we released it, the beginning of October? Something like that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right at the beginning.
So check it out. I'm actually going to have it pointing that way so it can just kind of glow in the background.
Well, yeah.
All right. And that is same electronics in the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next year, we're going to make it spit out gumballs. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah,
a dedicated project that with that in mind for next year. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, I'll have like an Archimedes screw to like make it, or just like a little. The sensor will, or the servo will be opening a trapdoor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that could be cool. I definitely want to do a dispense candy project next year. Yeah,
super fun.
Yeah, the super crazy stuff is you can maybe integrate it with Raspberry Pi and AI, so that you ask it a question like, what's your favorite scary movie or something? You know what I mean? What's your favorite candy? And depending on what your answer is, it might give you that candy, because we can do that now. Yeah.
Maybe have like the sour gummies and then the chocolates all in different dispensers, and open the door to whatever your answer was.
It's a play on the Teddy Ruxpin project, or the story, creating a unique story with our little teddy bear that Melissa and Aaron St. Blaine worked on. They collaborated on an AI teddy bear. I don't know if people remember, but yeah, it was a really cool project, and that got me thinking that'd be cool, dude. It's a Halloween prop idea.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Definitely must for next
Lots
year.
of fun ideas. Yeah. For next year, of course. All right. We're gonna
jump in this week's prototyping.
Let's go to
or not prototyping. Community makes.
So Timelapse Tuesday.
All right, this week's community make is a super cool crawly pumpkin. These little legs on here that move. A little jack-o'-lantern. We're using the chromatic filament, so it has the red and the yellow-orange on one side, and then it just turns around. You can see it also on the little vine feet too. We're using the purple and the green on the bottom.
Shiny filament.
Yeah, it's pretty shiny.
Yeah, it looks good.
On the bottom, you can see the feet that just snap into these little rods that are on the bottom. They print as separate pieces, and you just snap them in, and they are separate, and then they just snap into place. Even the little what's it called, the little thing on top, stem. Oh, this should have been hollow to have like little candies in there.
Yeah, or a little tea light. What would be fun is to tie that to the memory wire and have it.
Yeah.
And it might be too heavy, but that could be a fun thing.
Yeah, I think so. But it might be able to just drag it along.
Yeah, actually, that might actually work better. Okay. And then you can theme out the enclosure to be like something Halloweeny, something gothic-y.
Yeah, I love the way
Otherwise, that'd be kind of fun.
or just
Yeah.
maybe move it up and down because I like the way
Even if
that
it's just moving up and down, yeah. That is cool.
Yeah.
Now, I really like this. It comes in different designs. Let's show the video real quick. Here's the video here.
Time lapse. Prints
Nice
with no
low infill.
supports. The way that
All right.
Yeah, the way that the mouth and the eyeballs are, it's like at an angle, so it catches itself. And just a little bit of goop there that cleans up pretty nicely, just because of the DSLR we're using with the time lapse.
Mm-hmm.
It should come out super clean if you're not time lapsing.
Did you scale it up or anything like that?
Yes, I did. I scaled it up by 200% for both the pumpkin and the legs.
Nice.
Keep that in mind. Otherwise, it'll be half the size of this. Teeny tiny.
Yeah, it's very small. And we'll show the design here in just a second. Let it rotate.
Yeah, the second design is just a regular looking pumpkin. I kind of like the squash looking one.
Yep. So this was posted up by Jajum 3D on printables. You can see the different designs here. There's 3 different designs.
Oh, I thought it was only 2.
No, there's 3 different designs. There's like a more circular, more squished pumpkin, and then the kind of gourd looking pumpkin. And they're very small. So
tiny.
Scaling it up is nice if you want.
Yeah, it works at 200%.
The feet are really cool because the feet have like these little leaf and vine details. This is the whole set. And real easy to just, snap them together. Very cool. It's a free STLs.
Yeah.
Couple of makes here from people. Oh, it comes in like a little kit like that?
You can print that.
I see.
I'm guessing for like kids to assemble. It's a nice little way.
Yeah, those are cool. Yeah. You clip
like
them off.
handouts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I printed the other design.
Oh, I see. So instead of, you can give these out like as a, oh, wow. Look at the big ones.
Oh, you can scale.
Someone printed them in massive.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Great.
Yeah, it's perfect for scaling. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many cool designs you can print, guys.
Oh, the Jacqueline.
Yeah. It's like
what's this? He's invading Arduino.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of cool makes. Oh, I like the black. Crawling pumpkins. Yeah.
I should have printed more.
Yeah, right. Like a nice big one. Another cool idea would be to add a DC motor with a battery and like a weight so that it it shakes. You did that once with a time lapse. You had the hand moving and I think a ghost. Remember the ghost would like shake around and move across the table with just a little motor. Yeah, all sorts of fun ideas. And check it out. It's free. I'll post the link in the Discord. Here it is. And then we'll put a link on all of the social channels so folks can check it out. You still have time to print it in your favorite orange or orange-like filament. Cool. All right.
Did I go away?
No, you're still here.
Oh, like the whole page refreshed for me.
Okay. All right. Well, so that's the Timelapse Tuesday video. Good find. Very, very cool. And shout out to Jajum 3D for posting that amazing design. 3 different designs. All right. Community makes. We actually have some this week. So folks thank you folks for posting your community makes. First up, we have a make of a star fragment lamp. Squid.jpg. Once again, shout out to you, sir. Posted up their make on printables.
Good.
They said star fragment printed with white PLA. Custom base includes an ESP32, a level shifter, and a momentary button. It runs WLED for pretty light patterns. That looks fantastic. Looks really nice.
Wow.
Doesn't even look 3D printed. Yeah, this is one of my favorite projects too. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. I like the background there too with the black IKEA skettish pegboard. Cool. Yeah, he updated the base with his own kind of things with a button, and it's running WLED, so you get some really cool animations.
Very cool.
Funny note, I actually took the mount, or rather the NeoPixel sticks that's used in this project, and put it in my pumpkin because I didn't want to have to solder 2 sticks again. But yeah, that's how this one is lit. It uses 2 NeoPixel sticks, but you can use any NeoPixel. You can use a NeoPixel Jewel. Here's what the part looks like. Pretty similar. I just updated that mount to fit in the screw holes of my base plate down here. So thank you, Squid.jp, for posting that up. Very cool lamp. Love a star fragment.
It's awesome.
Yep. And then the last one to round it off, we have an in progress printables user K3Zify. Maybe it's Kezifi. They're working on the Gravity Falls memory gun prop.
Nice.
They got a couple of the parts printed and they posted up a photo. They got looks like they're in the middle of like kind of either gluing some things or trimming some of the bits. Maybe they're doing some modifications to it. Yeah, looks really cool. So they're printing all the parts out in this nice kind of copper, shiny copper filament, which is super cool. Yeah. Cool. I hope to see the whole thing done. Maybe they're making it for some sort of convention, a cosplay event, or maybe Halloween. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of progress.
A couple of ideas for the cosplay for that. Should be cool. Keep seeing Alec Hatch, the creator of Gravity Falls, pop up on my TikTok.
Oh yeah.
I think they're doing a season 3 because he posted a little funny. It's like, oh yeah, he's like writing down ideas and he's like, yeah, bye, here. I got that season 3 idea. Cancel whatever else. He like slips on a banana and falls down the stairs. He's like, oh no, what was the plan for it?
That's fun. Yeah. Yeah, very fun. Does that crawl, pumpkin? Yes.
Not by itself.
No. Not by itself. No. It's just a static print, but it has a bit of articulation to kind of give you the effect that it's crawling. Yeah. Earlier we said adding a motor or something, a vibration motor would be kind of interesting to see it.
Or just a motor with
around,
offset on it so that it does its own. Like the toothbrush bug.
Yeah, the toothbrush bots. It's just a motor, a vibrating motor, and a battery.
I wonder if we'll see those for Maker Faire here in Orlando on November 2nd, next week.
Yeah, folks are in Orlando. You might run into Pedro. He'll be hanging out there, checking it out.
Checking out the stuff.
Yeah. I quickly looked at their website. Yeah, they got a bunch of cool stuff.
It's pretty packed.
Bunch of exhibitors. I always love the R2D2 folks. They're gonna have so many R2D2s. Daleks from Doctor Who. Those are my favorites. You see these big robots. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be fun. And of course, all sorts of solder sessions and talks.
Yep, I let the kids do some soldering and like the LED badge. It's usually
those are fun.
Tried and true. Always at the fairs.
Yeah.
See how it is. We'll do a little video roundup of what we saw this year. We haven't been in 10 years.
Yeah.
The Maker Faire, so.
And I just missed one here. It was in Providence, Rhode Island. I missed it, but maybe next year.
Yeah.
Yours is going to be in the fairgrounds.
Fairgrounds, yeah.
It just randomly triggers. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Michelle's going.
Yeah, Gavin was asking about it last night. He's like, "We're still going to Maker Faire." I'm like, "Yeah, man."
Yeah, man. Yeah, he hasn't been since he was like a baby. So, actually, no, we went to one in West Palm Beach when they had it at the Science Museum.
Yeah, that's right.
I think
that was the mini Maker Faire.
It was mini Maker Faire. It was still fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those are mostly like the like vendors and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely smaller. But the Orlando one seems like it's going to be nice and big. Cool.
Oh, all cool. Right. Shout outs to Squid.jpg who built the tri-rod this week.
Cool. Oh my goodness. We got just in the tri-rod. Excellent. Oh man, I love how using the Scottish pegboard from IKEA. Nice. That's exactly how I'm using mine. Wish I could show you. I have all my projects posted up there. These are great. I love the black.
I know we're going back to IKEA. I need to grab one. I think I'll put one back over there behind.
Make sure you get a few of them because one is not enough. You got to get at least two.
I know.
You can mount them back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love the
Yeah, I
eyes
really like
there.
the black one.
Yeah, the black one's definitely cool. And then
Although
the
the
addition
white
of
one
the
might fit better here with the wall, the way that it's white.
oh,
to
that's right. Yeah,
bounce the light.
yeah, you might want the white one. I have the 2 white ones here, and I pretty much maxed out a space. Yeah,
Put those
I have
over here.
like used all of the spaces basically, but yeah, they're great. And there's a whole ecosystem of custom
There's-
3D printed mounts. I have
yeah,
like
every
tools.
single 3D or like thing on Thingiverse or printables that I see, I always post that up for the blogs.
Yeah, yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah, I've made a couple of my own for specific things. Like I mount my lightsaber. The Loki time stick has a custom one. Oh, and then my little circular LED chase game has a custom one. But yeah, it's great to like display your stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Squid.jpg says loves the skettish boards. So many 3D printed parts for them on Thingiverse and printables.
Oh, he did an edit to it on the Z-axis to fit his build plate.
Yeah.
And use the fairy pebble lights instead of the double-sided lights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it still looks good. Yeah. Still looks good. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Quite a collection here of the I forget the name of it, the BlackBerry DIY BlackBerry feather wing thing, I think. Yeah. Cool. All right.
Getting the the voting texts.
Oh, really?
Mine, everybody to vote.
Yes. I voted last week.
Yes, we sent in
Keyboard feather wing. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, he bought a bunch before they went out of stock. Very cool. Yeah. Good. Yeah, because it's hard to get those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Just catching up on anything here. We got a couple of comments here. From Nikita, vibration motors can create ringolis. How? I think twinkling plates. Ringoli is the Indian art of Diwali. Very cool. Created an XR Mario that I like to print. Thoughts of animatronic gaming. Okay. Sounds fun. All right. I think we're all caught up here. Kind of a short show this week. So just want to remind everybody again, if you do want to pick up any electronics, motors, LEDs, dev boards, batteries, BattyBat is the coupon code, and it'll get you 10% off. And we no longer have restrictions on Raspberry Pis. So if those are in stock, you can get Raspberry Pis at discount, which is unheard of. All right. I think that's going to do it for the show, folks.
That is it.
Any last comments? Go ahead and drop them in. Oh, we got a rumor from Squid.jpg.
Oh,
Solder Party is making a new version. Nice. Yeah. Wonder where he's going to get the keyboard, because that BlackBerry keyboard is like a hot item. Thanks for the show. Yep. No problem. Thanks for watching, Brent, on the Adafruit IO team. All right. Any last words? Next week will be our Halloween, I guess, episode, Halloween Eve. Maybe I'll dress up as Dale Cooper. I'll have my nice suit on and just look like I'm going to a fancy dinner or a wedding. I don't know. All right, next week we'll have a hopefully the It's a Snap video. We'll get that done, and then you'll have your project out as well, and then we have some plans for a holiday end of the year kind of project with LEDs, of course. Maybe persistence of vision. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that on next. Yeah.
I think I want to do the spiderweb Christmas lights.
Yeah, spiderweb Christmas lights it sounds fun. Yeah, I don't know how either.
Maybe it's, I don't know, just a showcase of the animations. I don't know. Plus it beyond the shape and the maybe it's a good way to expense the skettish board.
Oh, that's funny.
Have it fit to the board.
Oh yeah, and then you can shape it that way. Yeah, it reminds me of our holiday tree with the Scorpio, because the Scorpio has 8 neopixel channels, so that could be that could be like the hook. Yeah, Always ideating.
Although those are 12 volt, right? The cafe lights. So we have to use the 12
right
volt board for that. So that's the
yeah.
what we're highlighting.
Or we could use the what is that 12 volt board that we used for the noodle, the big noodle that's 12 volt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
right.
I'm gonna do the cafe lights. Yeah, they just look cool.
Yeah, they just look cool. All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Wait, I forgot to close out the show the way we normally do. Tonight is Show and Tell, hosted by Liz Clark. Special guest Liz Clark will be hosting tonight's Show and Tell. Starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Come on the Adafruit Discord server a little bit before then to get the invite code, and you can join in and share your projects. After that, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Ask an Engineer with Lamore, Mrs. Lady Ada, and Mr. Lady Ada, Philip Trone. They'll be talking about open source hardware, news, INMPI, maybe some top secrets, and new products on Ask an Engineer at 8 p.m. Tonight, tomorrow's JP's tomorrow's JP's workshop. You can tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern Time to join JP on building something fun and new. Fridays are deep dives with Scott until he goes into paternity leave. We might have Tim, Foamy Guy. He might come on as well to do a deep dive. It's every Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific or 5 p.m. Eastern. From the Desk of Lady Ada is coming on earlier and earlier on Sundays. Was it on Sunday this week or was it Saturday?
I think it was Saturday, like at 11 or 10 in the morning.
Yeah, so they're like pushing up their schedule. Maybe because they had some family in town or something.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, so from the Desk of Lady Ada on weekends. Let's just put it at that.
Might be a Saturday morning Lady Ada.
Saturday morning Lady Ada sounds fun, actually. That'd be a whole new title show.
Right.
From the desk on the weekends.
Include a coffee icon on the desk.
Yeah, I need to get rid of that Periscope because I don't think it's called Periscope anymore. It's like called Twitter Live or something. All right. And then Mondays is CircuitPython weeklies, community meetings. Sometimes it's Tuesday, depending on holidays. And then JP's product pick of the week is on Tuesdays. Get up to 50% off select items. Whew, show almost every single day, folks. So thanks for joining us. Lady Ada is too cool, says Nikita. Yes, I agree.
What does Adafruit mean? I know Lamar made a video on what Adafruit meant. I forgot what it was.
I think it was a combination of just her handle because she likes Lady Lovelace. Mm-hmm. Her name was Ada, and then fruit, I guess, because maybe they're fans of fruits. Maybe they liked the Beatles' Apple Core and Apple. Maybe I don't know. I'm just speculating at this point, but I know the Ada part is from Lamar's handle, Lady Ada. Yep. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Now we can finally end the show. We'll be back here next week, special Halloween edition. But until then, remember to
make a
great
day.
See
you next week.